everyone, welcome to Hot Tea for the Soul. So today I'm going to do a bit of a healer's brew. It is a little bit of a soothing walkthrough. If you're doing a healing journey, this might be the tea for you, right? So we're going to connect with your higher self. That's what this all is. What is the tea from the universe? And so if you've been on a bit of a healer's journey, you're still going through, you're still walking through. Alright, let's see what we've been going through. So I'm using the Wandering Star. Oh, before we do this. Oh. Learning new shuffles, right? Alright, so let's get another one from here. This is a little herb. Let's see what is in the healing tea. Give me 1 second. Let's see what we got. Gotta do it with those ones. New shuffles, or different sorts of shuffles. Whoa, let's spew the ones out there. Alright, pocket of protection, yarrow. Alright, put a little bit of yarrow in your pocket for a little bit of protection. Maybe this is psychic protection. Like making sure that you're looked after, having a little bit extra. Let's have a look at the yarrow from the book. Don't be afraid to go to the book. Oh, the yarrow, here we are. In older times, Yarrow travelled with warriors. Her official job was staunching wounds, keeping the insides in and the outsides out. Her presence was brought bravery to soldiers she kissed. Today, she is much the same task. Yarrow assists you in keeping your boundaries, whether a physical boundary, emotional or spiritual. She creates personal pockets of protection so that you can slow down, gather your strength, and find your courage. Yarrow reminds you that your boundaries are not just for keeping the outside from coming in, but also for keeping yourself from leaking out. Letting through and thought and emotions run rampant into the world. The yarrow will create a bubble of protection and a sacred space within which you can regroup, regenerate, and recreate yourself. Right. Boundaries. Alright, so you don't spill over out into the world and nothing has to come into you. It's creating a boundary, a safe space, right? So there we are. Okay. Protection pocket. A little bit of protection. Bleh. Pocket of protection. What else do you have in there? Oh, Lady's Mantle. For fortitude, so for strength. Perseverance, we had the Dandelion. It's great. Finding Grace. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. Alright, so there's sun and shining in here as well. Finding a little bit of a sanctity for you. Alright, so I'll just shuffle a little bit more. Healing ritual. Finding a little bit of sanctity for you. A little bit of protection so you can be yourself, like inside of yourself. And it's alright to find your space that's comfortable. People can't get into you, you can't leak out into the world. Alright, 10 of Cups. So, how did we get here? 10 of Cups. Finding the balance. So let me show you these cards. 10 of Cups is about happiness. 2 Cups runs over. It is all of your like little dreams come true. It is happiness in your family. Finding that real happy space. Alright, so this is how we're coming into this. Healing. Finding justice, finding balance. This is a loving energy, trying to balance your zen, balance your flow. It's Libran energy. Like it might be justice in there, like actual dealing with courts and those sort of systems. But this is really finding some sort of balance and flow. As I'm going off the outside of the screen that I'm talking. Alright, so what else have we got? Oh, the King of Cups. So this is an emotional man. This is a father figure. This is somebody who might be in their best, is loving and connected and emotional. This is somebody who's actually mature in their behaviour to be able to communicate their emotions. And so there's a balance inside of here. Water sign guy. This is water sign man, obviously, usually over the age of 35, but this is the energy that we're talking about in here. Justice and, alright, finding happiness inside of there. Ooh, and then we've got Capricorn energy here with Devil. This is about temptation. It might be that it was sexy. This might be that it had something earthy. It might be that it was rattling foundations. Might be that, yeah, this is really about, the Devil is in the details in there. Okay, so obsession, desire, fear. You're dealing with your shadow energy, dealing with your dark self. Yep, definitely. All right, what else? And the Three of Cups. This is joy. And so inside of here we've got Libra energy. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, and we've got Capricorn energy, and with this here we've got joy. All right, so there's joy inside of this. There's joy inside of this circumstance coming together. All right, finding the abundance, finding the flow, finding the friendship inside of stuff. All right, sharing your festivities, sharing your celebrations, and those sort of things. All right, so what else do we have? Alright, so that's how we come into this situation. This might be a loving situation that's had some sort of balance and then it was tested in some sort of way. You've gone through your fears, gone through temptations, maybe there was an estrangement, but there's joy inside of this and happiness inside of this. Alright, so what is the healing element? Ooh, how do we heal? Move forward in things. Oh, the Emperor, taking action. Taking action, this is the embodiment of masculine energy, like potent, physical, like passionate energy. Did I say that? Inspired. Getting in and actually taking action. He can be a little bit half-faced, and sometimes the cause, and it may be law and order isn't sitting here, and this is over the top of the Justice card inside of here, so there might be happiness, and maybe this was family orientated. Oh, and the Seventh of Cups. Seven of Cups is about daydreams and illusions. Things that we haven't quite got, or the things that we didn't have in the past. Thinking about things that we missed out on. Thinking about things that we could have. But daydreams and illusions is inside of there. Finding justice, choice, passion, extremes, one and the other inside of here. Seven of Cups over the King of Cups. Okay. Oh, what else have we got? Temperance. Long-term healing. Sagittarius energy. Alright, so this is a really deep taking time to heal. Sometimes this can be a break card, but this is more of a taking a break from the world. This is not a hermit. Again, Sagittarian energy, so it's inspired healing. And you can take your time out from that. So sometimes it will say this might take a period of a while, but it'll soak it in. Your mind, body, spirit, and soul heals inside of the Temperance card. All right, finding again balance. Okay, so healing. The Queen of Cups. All right, this is emotional, lovely woman, connected woman who can actually communicate her heart. And is able to. So we have the King and Queen on the table here. And so there's some sort of balance in here. Maybe finding that heart. Maybe taking justice, law and order. Taking action. Has, using your instinct, your choice. Inside of here. Okay. She's loving. Intuitive as well. Compassionate, intuitive. Yeah, that's what we've got. So they're our healing, how we're going to walk with that. So we're moving forward. Okay, so how do we apply that to the world? Let's have a look. How do we apply that in the 3D? So we're healing mind, body, and soul. How do we apply that in the 3D? Nine of Wands. Okay, so this can be the wounded warrior, but this is really standing up what you believe in. This is really respect. Respecting where your boundaries are, respecting where your bubble is. Your bubble of protection actually is. And so this says that I've been through the battles. I've stood up for everything that I believe in, and I still believe in it. Right? I'm still going to stand here believing those things. I got all these other sticks behind me too. Like, okay. So, the 10 of Wands. Okay. Oh, burden, demand, and overload. Alright, so 9, 10, it's progressive. So we did have our boundaries, but there's going to be a bit of overload. How you avoid this overload? is taking responsibility and handing the responsibilities of those people who are responsible to them and getting them to take responsibility for their responsibilities, right? Right, but this is feeling a little bit bound, like, but how you're applying it to the world. It's using your strength, using your supports of the people around you, and taking responsibility for the situation at whole. Feels like she's burned at the stake there, doesn't it? Overload. Alright, what else have we got for applying it to the world? Really pushing out in there. Whoa, the High Priestess. You have a knowing. You have a strength and a knowing, and knowing that everything will work out. Knowing where to seek wisdom from, where to seek like connection from, where to seek this healing from. Got a lot of fire energy in here. Like, this is a High Priestess is actually Pisces energy, so we've got a lot of water energy in here as well. So again, healing card on top of the Queen of Cups, all of this healing going on in here. So this is long-term healing, getting rid of old beliefs and those sort of things. There may have been some sort of push forward. Maybe this could be family. This in here with this Justice and this could be family, like court as well sitting in here. That could be. But it also has some sort of passion and having to trust your instincts in here. This has got a long-term healing going on in here. Being that loving, creative, intuitive, compassion person, right? Alright, listening to your inner voice, listening to your wisdom, listening to your dreams inside of here. There's a lot. There's been a lot. Alright, but you just got to really know your boundaries, know your strengths, know what your support is. Alright? Because there's been a loving base inside here. You've known that you've got the joy of your family around you and connections in your heart. Alright, so how are you interacting in partnerships? How are we interacting in partnerships in our healing journey? How are we interacting in partnerships in our healing journey? I don't like bending the cards. So I've been watching other people, like, because I watch other readers too. It's okay if you do too. Thanks for still being here. Like, getting back into the flow of this myself. And so, what is the partnerships? How are we working with partnerships inside of here? How are we? Okay. Oh. This is a partnership card. This is a contract card. This is like, I'm actually able to, this is a Taurus card. Like earthy, abundant, being able to achieve, like, and this is skills. This is applying your skills to the world. So inside of here, the people are seeing that maybe you're making a commitment. They see you being able to really work on the strength of your bonds inside of here. And you're really working your skills. That you're a skilled person, passionate, that actually is able to, you know, this is a real master's sort of thing, that you're able to put your nose to the grindstone and come forward with this sort of thing. And it's making connections that you're able to make a commitment to inside of here. If this was contract, you could be looking, this is job contract, if this is what you're looking at. Very physical, sort of practical way to apply yourself to your relationships inside of here. Bit guru energy, obviously, in there. You might be the guru, master, apprenticeship with these two cards in here. Like, really passing on knowledge in here, education. Like, and so, I feel like you're taking responsibility. That's because you are taking responsibility, right? Connect. Connect. Oh, alright. Page of Wands. Communication. Good news. Alright. I'm not going to take that one. But there's communication and good news coming inside of here. Everything you've been waiting for. Alright, one more card. One more card. Oh, for the self. One more card for what is the healer's sweet spot. What's the sweet spot of this too? To the healer. Oh, my juggling. My shuffling is all over the place. Focus, Padawan. Alright, it's alright to be safe inside your bubble. You have spent your time here coming on a healing journey. It looks like some sort of, like, there's some sort of illusion that might have been, you've had to work around and you've had to heal with. Like, and be really loving and compassionate in your approach to stuff and trusting your inner voice and really setting your boundaries, staying strong, like taking for what you believe in, and partnerships are coming through. One more card. All right, can we do this properly, please? I'm just avoiding like knocking what's on the table apart. All right, one more. There it is. Still bent the cards. Oh, all right. There's a judgment. There's an outcome. So if you're looking for justice before, there's an outcome that's going to come through, and from all your hard work and toil. Like, and these are good outcomes. These are the things that you have been working towards. Alright, so this acceptance, awakening, and assessment, right? Really assessing where you are, awakening up to your beliefs and your strengths. Everybody knows your strengths and weaknesses. If we look into our inner core, right? And if you do a little bit of judgment of yourself, you can actually find where your path is, where's your flow. Right? Sometimes we're trying to control it all, and it's like, do just a brief assessment, and you can sort of go, look, I know where my strengths and weaknesses are. I can work with me. All right, but this is actually finding that spot that you'll find acceptance of yourself and acceptance by the people around you, and this is really looking at, finding that thing that you let go of, that you're like, I need to grasp that back, having an acceptance and an awakening of yourself, right? Reconnect. Or reconnect in here and reassess. All right, so this is a healer's journey. You're allowed to protect yourself. I hope that you find that pocket of protection, right? Where you can keep it all in and not let it all ooze out and not let things get in, right? And so there is a real sort of wisdom inside of this and a teaching inside of this. It may be that you are sitting in a guru position inside of here, and it's strong movement forward in a healing journey inside of here with this emperor, right? There's a strong movement forward, and there's the real feelings of law and order, balance and justice, like finding that structure and tradition inside of your stuff as well. I hope this really resonates for you. There's some real strong fire and water in here, so we got something on the boil. I hope that your healing journey goes well and that you've really enjoyed our healer's tea. For now, mahalo, and we'll catch up later. Bye.